All right, it should come as a surprise to no one. You know, the propaganda is just endless and at this point ridiculous. So a new study comes out looking at ultra-processed foods. Now, the study was done under the guise of the World Health Organization, which one of the primary donors is the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. As you know, Bill Gates is heavily invested in ultra-processed foods, particularly things like plant-based meat. So what did they find in this new study? You know, it's again, food frequency questionnaire, which is subject to so much ridiculous bias. It's just not even, it's basically non-science at this point. It's literally a joke. But they found that as far as ultra-processed foods go, desserts, sugary treats, cookies, cakes, candies, potato chips, savory snacks, plant-based meats, of course, cereals, breads, all are fine, totally fine. In fact, cereals and bread are actually totally healthy for you because of the fiber content. You should eat more of it, perhaps. But what's the one sort of food that was demonized? Well, any kind of processed meat. Again, this is what we're seeing. I mean, clearly there is a incredible bias against meat that is being perpetuated in the mainstream media. The science is almost undoubtedly bought and paid for, and we're seeing this over and over. It's such a point that it's literally a joke to anybody whose eyes have been opened. Now, the NPCs, the morons, will fall for this stuff. And, oh, I can eat potato chips. The World Health Organization says it's fine to eat potato chips and cookies and cakes. It's a little ridiculous. I mean, this is where we are, you know, and it's almost as if, you know, they're making a mockery out of people. But there you go. So don't listen to these guys, folks, as you know. I mean, if you believe this stuff, then you pretty much deserve what you get, I'm afraid. You know, maybe your brain has been so addled by B12 deficiency and sugar overload that you're brain damaged enough to believe this stuff. I mean, literally, you know, I know a lot of you folks have been sort of put on high alert or woken up to some of the problems over the last few years. Some of the things that have happened in the last few years have made a lot of people distrust, you know, large organizations, large, different groups of various type, whether it be the CDC or the FDA or the USDA or the World Health Organization. And I think it's for good reason. This sort of nonsense, which is only harmful, the saying is you can buy a scientist just as easy as you can buy a politician. I think it's quite true here. Anyway, let me know what you think. What do you guys think of the findings of this study? I mean, to me, it seems just absolutely ridiculous. You know, when you look at the Bradford Hill criteria, one of the things within that is plausibility. And this is just, it strains all levels of, you know, sort of rationality in where this is. So don't fall for it, guys. I hope you don't. Hopefully you got to just, if you've got children, please teach them, teach them some common sense. Shouldn't be eating ultra-processed foods anyway, regardless, or you should minimize it. And certainly for them to give the all clear, I mean, literally the all clear to, you know, desserts and potato chips and whatnot is to me crazy. All right, guys, let me know what you think. I'll look forward to checking out the comments, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.